Hi aspirants, this is NLR Commerce Academy. So today we have discussed the index numbers, how to calculate last year, patch and ideal fisheries index numbers. So the example problem we have taken, calculate price index numbers from the following data by last year method, patches method and also fisheries ideal index method. So commodity A, B, C, D is given. So base year means 0, current year means 1. So price is given. So price is equal A 6, B 2, C 4, D 10, E 8 and base year quantity is given A 50, B 100, C 60, D 30, E 40. So current year expenditure is given A is equal 560, B is equal 240, C is equal 360, D is equal 288, E is equal 432. So current year quantity is given in that A 56, B 120, C 60, D 24, E 36. This is the question is there. But under the last year patch and ideal fisheries index numbers we have taken that. So we have calculated the base year is equal to 0. So P price means P0, quantity means Q0 and the current year is the price is equal P1, quantity is equal Q1, but in the current year the expenditure is given. So we have calculated the price. How to calculate price? So price is equal expenditure by quantity. If not given the quantity, at that time expenditure by price. So we have calculated in the price index numbers. Since for current year we are given expenditure and quantity, first obtain price by dividing expenditure by quantity, then calculate the various index numbers. Calculation of price index numbers is equal commodity we have taken in the table A, B, C, D, E. So we have write down under the based on the question P0, Q0, P1, Q1. So P0 A is equal to 6, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 4, D is equal to 10, E is equal to 8. So Q0 is equal A is equal to 50, B is equal to 100, C is equal to 60, D is equal to 30, E is equal to 40. The next P1, Q1 it is related to the current year. So P1 A is equal to 10, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 6, D is equal to 12, E is equal to 12. Under Q1 A is equal to 56, B is equal to 120, C is equal to 60, D is equal to 24, E is equal to 36. So under the based on the formulas P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P1 Q1, P0 Q1 we have taken under the based on the formulas. So P1 Q0 means P1 into Q0. P1 value of A is equal to 10 and Q0 value of A is equal to 50. So 10 into 50 is equal to 500, 100 into 2 is equal to 200, 6 into 60 is equal to 360, 12 into 30 is equal to 360, 12 into 40 is equal to 480. So as it is P0 Q0. So P0 is equal to 60, Q0 is equal to 50. 6 into 50 300, 2 into 100 200, 4 into 60 240, 10 into 30 300, 8 into 40 320. The next we have calculated P1 Q1, P1 into Q1. So P1 of A is equal to 10, Q1 of A is equal to 56. 10 into 56 is equal to 560, 2 into 120 is equal to 240, 6 into 60 is equal to 360, 12 into 24 is equal to 288, 12 into 36 is equal to 432. The next we have calculated P0 Q1, that means P0 into Q1 multiplication. So P0 of A is equal to 6 and Q1 of A is equal to 56. 6 into 56 336, 2 into 120 240, 4 into 60 240, 10 into 24 240, 8 into 36 288. So these are values is there. So P1 Q0 total is 1900, that is the called summation of P1 Q0 is equal to 1900 and P0 Q0 total is equal to 1360, that is summation of P0 Q0 is equal to 1360. So P1 Q1 summation of P1 Q1 is equal to 1880. Next P0 Q1 summation of P0 Q1 is equal to 1344. So these are given already. We have calculated summation of P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P1 Q1, P0 Q1. So the next we have calculated last year index. So the last year index formula P01 is equal to summation of P1 Q0 by summation of P0 Q0 into 100. So summation of P1 Q0 is equal to 1900, summation of P0 Q0 is equal 1360. So hence P01 is equal 1900 by 1360 into 100 is equal 139.7. Next patches index P01. P01 is equal summation of P1 Q1 by summation of P1 Q0. It is the printing mistake is there. Summation of P1 Q1 by summation of P1 Q0 into 100. So summation of P1 Q1 is equal to 1880. Summation of P1 Q0 is equal to 1344. So P01 is equal 1880 by 1344 into 100 is equal to 139.88 or 134. So 140. Okay. Fisher's ideal index. Fisher's ideal index formula is equal to P01 is equal to under root of summation of P1 Q0 by summation of P0 Q0 into summation of P1 Q1 by summation of P0 Q1 into 100. Summation of P1 Q0 is equal to 1900. Summation of P0 Q0 is equal to 1360. Summation of P1 Q1 is equal to 1880. Summation of P0 Q1 is equal to 1344. So P01 is equal to under root of 1900 by 1360 into 1880 by 1344 into 100. So under root of 1.397 into 1.399 into 100. So under root of 1.397 1.39 and the root is equal 1.398. So 1.398 into 100 is equal 139.8 or 140. So this is the calculation of price index numbers. The next we have discussed to the example 2 for factor reversal test, time reversal test. So example 2, calculate Fisher's ideal index from the following data and prove that it satisfies both the time reversal and factor reversal test. So commodity A, B, C, D is given 2010 and 2011. 2010 is the base year, that is the 0. 2011 is the current year, that is the 1. So we have taken, so price is given already 8, 10, 5, 4, 20. Expenditure is given. So we have calculate quantity. Quantity is equal expenditure by price. So 80, 120, 40, 56, 100. Next 2011 price is given 10, 12, 5, 3, 25. 2011 expenditure is given. In this year also we have calculate quantity. Quantity is equal expenditure by price. 120, 96, 50, 60, 150. So we have calculate quantity. So quantity is equal to expenditure by price. So 2010 quantity is equal A is equal 80 by 8 is equal 10, 120 by 10 is equal 12, 40 by 5 is equal 8, 56 by 4 is equal 56 by 4 is equal 14, 100 by 20 is equal 5. So 2011 expenditure is given. So we have calculated quantity. Quantity is equal to expenditure by price. 120 by 10 is equal to 12, 96 by 12 is equal to 8, 50 by 5 is equal to 10, 60 by 3 is equal to 20, 150 by 25 is equal to 6. So it is already table is given. Calculation of Fisher's ideal index. Commodity A, B, C, D, E. So P0 8, 10, 5, 4, 20. Q0 already we have calculated expenditure by price 10, 12, 8, 14, 5. So P1 10, 12, 5, 3, 25. Q1 quantity is equal expenditure by price 12, 8, 10, 26. So as it is same before example 1 already we have discussed. So example 2 also same, P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P1 Q1, P0 Q1. So summation of P1 Q0 is equal 451. Summation of P0 Q0 is equal 396. Summation of P1 Q1 is equal 476. Summation of P0 Q1 is equal 426. So the next, so Fisher's ideal index P01 is equal to the root of summation of P1 Q0 by summation of P0 Q0 into summation of P1 Q1 by summation of P0 Q1 into 100. So under root of 451 by 396 into 476 by 426 into 100. So 450 by 396 into 476 by 426 equals 1.2726 and the root 1.2726. So cancellation of root is root 1.2726 is equal 1.128. So 1.128 into 100 is equal 112.8. The next time reversal test. So the time reversal test is satisfied when P01 into P10 is equal to 1. So we can calculate P10 on the root summation of P0 Q1 by summation of P1 Q1 into summation of P0 Q0 by summation of P1 Q1 is equal on the root 426 by 476 into 396 by 451. So P01 into P10, same, P01 is the Fisher's ideal index, P10 is the time reversal test. So on the root 451 by 396 into 476 by 426 into 426 by 476 into 396 by 451 is equal to, on the root 1 is equal to 1. Hence time reversal test is satisfied. The next factor reversal test. Factor reversal test is satisfied when P01 is equal to Q01. So 6 summation of P1 Q1 by summation of P0 Q0. So Q01 formula is on the root of summation of Q1 P0 by summation of Q0 P0 into summation of Q1 P1 by summation of Q0 P1. So P01 into Q01 is equal on the root of 451 by 396 into 476 by 426 into 426 by 396 into 476 by 451. That means 451 by 396 into 476 by 426 is the Fisher's ideal index. 426 by 396 into 476 by 451 is the factor reversal test. So P01 into Q01 is equal 476 by 396. That means 451 cancel, 396 is given, 426 cancel. So under that, on the above 476 and below 396. So 476 by 396. This is also the value of summation of P1 Q1 by summation of P0 Q0. Hence the above data also satisfied the factor reversal test. So these are the important for the index numbers chapter.